Yes, ma'am. And let's go ahead and start, right? Let's do this. Hello, everyone. I am so excited. I have been waiting for this for a very, very long time now, and I can't wait to share with you guys the excitement, what this company is all about, and how you guys can truly become the next millionaire in your family. And I know that sounds so far away, and you're probably like, that's not possible. How can I ever do that? But I want you guys to come into this call with an open mind, and really think about what the possibilities can be for you in this business. See, the thing is that when I joined this business about actually I just made 4 years, never in my life ever did I think I would be who I am today, where I am today, or even speaking in front of you guys. I've always been very shy, very insecure, very to myself. And speaking in front of people would always make me nervous and just this period, right? So prior to joining this business, I was just a stay-at-home mom. Well, a lot of people may look at, being a stay-at-home mom like the dream life. It's what a lot of people usually they want, they want to go to college, they want to get married, they want to have children. Some people continue on to their careers while other women really dream of just being a stay-at-home mom. And while I was really, really excited at the beginning, little did I realize is that a few years in, I found myself being a stay-at-home mom on a budget. You see, some moms have the luxury of having this amazing life of going to the mommy and me classes, doing all these amazing activities with the children, going shopping. But my reality was completely different. I was a stay-at-home mom because it didn't make sense for me to send my children to daycare, because what I would be making in my career at the time would basically go straight towards daycare. So that didn't make any sense for us. So I am in the US. So over here in US, you do have to work a lot to have the American dream, what everybody calls, right? And it takes a lot of time out of everybody. So my husband told me, well, why don't you stay home? And I dropped everything. I was in the middle of getting my degree. I was in the middle of setting up what would be my dream career as a human resource manager. And I dropped absolutely everything just to raise a family. And I was so, 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 so ecstatic. And I love it. And I still love it. I love being a present mom. But as the time passed, I found myself lost in all things motherhood. I found myself lost. I found myself going through postpartum depression through every single childbirth. I had 3 children back to back. I was breastfeeding or pregnant for 5 years straight. I have an 8-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 3-year-old. When I started the business, I had the 4-year-old, a 2-year-old, and I was pregnant with my third. Can you imagine that? I'm crazy for going into something completely new that I have nothing, no clue about what it is or no experience. And it was really scary thinking about it. So yeah, a few years into, having my third child, here I am. And I'm like, okay, well, there's going to come a point where I'm going to have to go back to the corporate life. I'm going to have to go back to being a normal person. And I forgot what that's like after 7 years being completely dependent of my partner, 7 years of not one single dollar to my name, 7 years of basically not having a life. All I knew was my family. I didn't know anything else. So here I am, basically going out into the big world that I have not been in a very long time. And that was scary for me. But I knew that it had to be done because my days as a stay-at-home mom were over. And that's when this amazing, amazing opportunity crossed my lap. And I did say no for 4 whole months. I was like, this is not for me. I am not that pretty girl. I don't even brush my hair. I'm in a mom bun all day long. I don't like wearing any makeup. I'm very insecure. My Instagram is all babies. Literally everything was all babies. Like, I don't have the time. Who has time for that, right? And let alone zero experience. I had zero support. Like, I didn't have a nanny, I didn't have a mother's helper, absolutely nothing. So here I am with these tiny 2 little toddlers and pregnant on top of that, trying to figure things out. So I was like, let me try and go back to school. But I had this pit in my stomach where I was sitting on my couch and I was like, okay, like, this is it. I have to try and do full school full time. I'm looking for, ways to pay for it. And every single job that I tried to look for that was work from home, right? Whether it was, I don't know, they all required for me to clock in a certain amount of hours. They all required me to have a silent background. I can't predict how long my child's going to nap, right? Whether it's 2 hours, sometimes half hour, I can't predict that. Therefore, working from home was non-existent for me. And then again, this landed on my lap and I was crying, literally crying on my couch. And I was like, I need to do something. And if this is going to be my gateway, it's going to be my vehicle to be whatever it is, whether it's even just an extra $200 a month, because I just want a brand new pair of shoes without getting into financial arguments with my husband. Because it'll be like, why are you going to, the store and buying all these things? And I was like, the kids actually need these things and not even for me. I wore the same sneakers for an entire year. I am not kidding. I swear to my children. And I still have those sneakers in my closet. Makes me want to cry. Just as a reminder of where I came from and what my vision and what my purpose is. And my purpose is to show other women that you can be a mom, but you can also be you too. You can do something for yourself and you don't have to constantly depend on someone else. You can contribute to your household income, right? While also supporting your partner and while also filling up your cup. Because I'm constantly giving, 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 giving as a mother. But what about me? What about my community? I had zero friends. I had nobody except my husband and my mother who would call me, and I would get so excited because I got a phone call and I was like, oh, it's just my mother again, right? And it gets lonely. So I joined, and all I had to do at the time was, and you guys too will be able to do this as well, as get my own products. All I had to do was wash my hair. I was already going through postpartum hair loss. And I was like, these products help my hair grow. They help my density. Please, I need anything to help me boost any type of confidence. And as I started going into this business, I realized the potential that I had being such a young business at the time. And it was in the US, only 4 years young in the US at the time. And we were only in UK and Canada at the time as well. Right. And I saw the potential of growing, and I saw this community of women uplifting, really giving me showing me what my value is, reminding me of what my worth is, reminding me that there is somebody in there outside of motherhood. So what I can tell you guys is that only about 3-4 months into this business, I became a founder with the company, which I know that Ines is going to touch on that very soon. But the beauty of it is that 4 years into this business, when I had absolutely nothing, I was on the ground. This mama here, within just 3 years, was able to buy her own very first home by herself. I was able to take my husband from working 16, 20-hour shifts a day to now only maybe working 5, 6-hour shifts. Sometimes he'll take the day off. Because I would joke around, I'll say, I'm a single mom, I just use my husband's bank account. Because my husband will be out of the house before the children were awake, and he would be back by the time the children were already sleeping. That's not a way of living. That's not a way of raising family, right? So for me, that was a big deal. And I do love driving my minivan. I have a minivan given that I have 3 small children, but my husband has the luxury of driving a luxury car, a Cadillac, or you guys, where we have the option of having a Range Rover or a Jaguar, thanks to this business. And they pay you a monthly bonus towards that car. And my husband, that's my way of contributing to the household income, bringing him back home. And the best part of it all is the fact that I can continue being a stay-at-home mom. I can continue being present. All my children are in school now. I'll never forget coming home and be like, oh my God, I have nobody at home. It's quiet. I get my peace of mind, right? But it's giving me confidence. It's giving me a community. I went from having 0 friends to having over 1,000 on speed dial from every single place that you can possibly imagine in this world, right? And so much more. So again, that's just how my life has changed. And it's so beautiful that, within just 4 years, I am just shy away of hitting $1 million in commissions. And there's over 80 millionaires in this business right now within just being 8 years around, which we'll touch on that in a little bit. But I want you guys to hear from Inez really quick.
Thank you so much, Angela. Wow, what a story. What a beautiful story. I'm sure you can all relate to Angela's story. I know that, we all have a different story to tell, and it's beautiful to hear it. It's beautiful to be relatable. It's beautiful to be able to inspire so many people. My name is Ines Almada. I am from Sydney, Australia. I have been in this beautiful business, which I'm so grateful for, since October last year, the very 1st of October when it launched. I was a little bit different to Angela. I said yes straight away. I saw the vision. I saw the potential, and I believed in myself. A little bit about me. I am a mother of three. I am a single and proud single mother of three. And my story is a little bit different to Angela's, but somewhat the same. I did have a husband, and I, lived a very luxurious life where I didn't need to work and I didn't need to pay any bills. I just shopped and looked after the kids, and I was that woman. I was that woman. Then my youngest was 2 years old, and my husband left me. My husband left me alone with three beautiful little boys. And I'm present and I'm there every single day, and I wake up to them every morning and I go to sleep with them every single night, and I'm a present mother. And that's a bit about my story. I like to be real and I like to be very raw with everyone, because not every I like telling my story, and I'm proud of my story, and I'm not ashamed of my story. And basically what happened was I was there and I was alone, and it was during the pandemic. I was very lonely. Um, the kids couldn't go to daycare because that was closed down as well. And I saw the Australian flag at the middle of the arena at Monations, September 2021. And I just saw my mentor, which I have now, Catherine, which she was living her best life. She was working from Wi-Fi. She was traveling the world. She was, just working from her phone. And I just saw this opportunity as something that I wanted to do around my sons. I had parents that worked full time, that weren't able to be present for merit awards when I would receive an award at school. They weren't there for school drop off. They weren't there for school pickup. It was always somebody else because they were always constantly working. Swimming carnivals, sports carnivals, you name it, when it came to school activities or anything after school, they weren't able to attend. I want to be able to attend. And at the end of the day, my kids only have me. So I wanted to be present for them. I want to be present for them, and I want to travel with them. I want to be able to see the world. I want to be able to do something for myself for the very first time in such a long time, because I felt that I couldn't do anything without a man. I felt that and at least that's what I was mentally abused to think, that I was never going to be able to do anything without a man by my side. So I finally woke up to myself and I said, Ines, this is the opportunity for you to do something for yourself and to be an example for your children, to say that you can do something that you want to do because you can. Because if someone else can do it, why can't you, right? So here I am 1 year into the business, and I'm absolutely loving the journey. This business has taken me, I've been able to afford to take my three sons. My sons, by the way, are 5, 5, and 4 years old. They're small little boys. I was able to go to Dubai with them for 2 weeks. I went to Dubai. I took them to Dubai. I've always wanted to see Dubai. And I took them to Dubai for 2 weeks back in May this year, when borders were open and we were able to travel. I took them to Dubai for 2 weeks. I went to America and I met Angela for the very first time, thanks to this business. This woman that was at home depressed, thinking that no one would ever love her, thinking that she wasn't able to do anything, without a man, was able to do this thanks to this business. And you'll find out a little bit more about what this business is all about and how this can change and inspire your life, because it truly will do that. So Angela, tell us a little bit about Monat.
I love it. So that's so inspiring, by the way. Love it. Love it. You almost had me in tears. But guys, we are Monat, okay? Short for modern nature. Who are we? We're the leading #1 vegan luxury hair care brand in the entire world. Entire world. Yet we are only in 8 different countries. Put that into perspective, right? So what countries are we in? We're actually currently in USA. where we originated. We're in Canada, we are in UK, Ireland, Poland, Lithuania, Spain, Australia, which we've only been in Australia for 1 year. And now we are officially in New Zealand, which is a really big deal. I am so excited. But look at the beauty of this. I have created a brand new friend all the way across the world. That's the beauty of this business. You can make residual income in your sleep. But besides that, our company is so amazing because what we do is that we recommend products based on our experience and our results. What do we have? We have hair care, we have skincare, and we also have wellness as well. But the main parts are always hair care and skincare. It is what I absolutely love. This company taught me to love myself, to love to take care of myself, to be effortlessly beautiful. And that's what I love about this business because they're vegan products, non-toxic, cruelty-free, which basically we don't test on any animals. None of our ingredients have any animal testing as well, which is amazing. It's something everybody's always looking for. We hold very, very high standards when it comes to our formulations. We have an entire scientific board backing our products. You guys, I'm not sure if you're familiar, but we just partnered with which is a very, very, very reputable university down here in South Florida, where I am in USA. And we just partnered with them, which is a very, very big deal. And we have our own laboratory in there. We have clinical trials. We're scientifically backed and clinically proven. How often can you say that about your skincare or your hair care alone? Our products are very specific to your needs, meaning it's not a one size fits all. And that's what I love about it, because whenever you go to any store and you're going to buy a product, they're only very general. But over here, you're going to have something that's going to be specific to you. Whatever works on me is not going to work on yourself. And that's what makes us stand out so much more than everybody else. Clean products with good consistency that actually give you the results that you need. If you guys would have seen my hair when I first started this business, I couldn't even pick up my hair in a ponytail. I had one tiny bit of string of hair. This clip could never actually hold my hair. It is insane that now my hair has so much density. I feel so much more comfortable. I can pick it up in a ponytail. I can do a braid for once. And just having that confidence in myself to be able to do that. This company has only been around for 7 years, will be now 8 years in October, which is a very big deal. It is a baby company. Baby, especially now over there in Asia Pacific, Australia, New Zealand. You have the opportunity of becoming so big within your country. You're going to be one of the many first. You're going to be the first, okay, within your country, within your continent, okay, to be able to really grow with this business. And not just that, be able to, grow it globally, whether you have people all the way in USA and Canada and Europe and other parts of the world. And that's the beauty of this business. And that's just a little bit about money. And then Ines is going to go ahead and cover how you guys can go ahead and make income.
Amazing. Thank you so very much. Okay, so there's a lot of ways of making money in this business, but there are 3 main ways of making money through this business. So everything is done through a link. So we're in network marketing. Network marketing is the future. Network marketing is what we do every day. We're always networking, friends, family, with our partners, at the shopping center, at a family barbecue. We're always networking. We're always talking to people. Monat makes it so much easier for us to become an entrepreneur and make whatever you want out of this business while they do the dirty work for you. They're going to give you a free website. I know that I've got a spray tan business that I do from home, and my website costs me over 3,000 Australian dollars. This business gives you a free website when you join this business. You do not have to create it. You do not have to pay for it. Monat packs the products and they ship it. They do all the dirty work for you. Now, the very first way of making money is through a retail customer. A retail customer is a one-time customer. Out of this one-time customer, you will receive 30% commission. Now, that's one person that just wants to purchase off you one time only, and that's it. Then we've got the second way of making money, which is through a VIP client. A VIP client is very similar to a retail, but very different. Now, a VIP customer will purchase off you every 3 to 7 months. of course, depending on the density of their hair. And out of these customers, they will receive 15 to 20% discount. They will receive a free product each and every time, and they will have free shipping each and every time they order. What does that mean to us, ladies and gentlemen? Residual income, passive income, literally making money while you sleep, while you're being a present mum, while you're being a present dad, while you're living your best life, while you're on holidays. Now, from these clients, you will receive 15 to 20% commission. Now, the third way of making money is by building a team of like-minded people. When I say like-minded people, I'm talking about people that want something more out of life, that are looking to have an extra source of income, whether it's $100, whether it's $1,000, whether it's $250,000. Like-minded people means people that just want something more out of life. Something like me and Angela, we are like-minded. I look at Angela and she inspires me, and I want to be like her, and I want to be where she's at in 4 years. I want that. So like-minded people. So building a team. And don't forget, you're helping people, whether they come from a low-income family or they're already quite successful and rich. People have a story and they want something more out of life, or they want something, just for the community, perhaps. They need some friends that are positive, and they're all about, having solutions instead of talking about other people and talking about their problems all the time. That's what I mean by like-minded. So building a team of like-minded people. Now, we have incentives in the business as well, which Angela will touch base on now.
I love that. But to touch on that really quickly, I love that she said there's so many different people. When I tell you there's different people, there's lawyers, there's doctors, nurses, teachers, people we actually have famous actresses that are here in the US doing this business. Every type of different person in different walks of life are doing this business, because how your hustle determines your paycheck. You determine the schedule that you're going to do. And then we teach you guys how to incorporate this business into your lifestyle, not the other way around. You're probably like, okay, but like, how do I do this? Like, what's going to happen? We're going to mentor you the same way that we got to the top and we had our mentors teach us. We're going to make sure that we teach you and we guide you each and every single step of the way. We've got systems in place. We've got trainings in place. We'll be doing trainings every single week, helping you, guiding you, showing you how you can grow on social media if you choose to, how you can grow a team, how you can become even an affiliate marketer through this company, where you can just recommend the products the same way that you would recommend a restaurant or a lipstick, like Inez mentioned earlier. You're already social selling each and every single day. But over here, you have the ability to make an income off of products that you're using already every single day. Everybody washes their hair, and even men who are bald wash their head. My best friend, he's bald and he uses the products. We have for men, we have for children, we have for every single type of hair possible, whether they have Brazilian blowout, whether they have extensions, it doesn't matter. Whether it's super, super thin, fragile hair, all the way to super coily hair. For every single type of person. It's not a lifestyle change. You're just switching out the products you're using every single day for high-end quality products that are going to perform. So like she said, we have no inventory whatsoever. What does that mean for you? Like she said, you have no headache. I personally do not have time for inventory. I don't have to worry about having a bunch of products in my trunk and being super stressed out because I just paid a bunch of money for these products and now I have to sell them. We don't have to worry about any of that. The company takes care of all the administrative work. What we're doing is that we are being the face of the company as brand ambassadors, except we're also growing our own business as well by teaching and guiding other people who want to change, who want to succeed. And again, you determine what your success is in this business. Everyone has a different vision and everyone has a different perspective of what success means to them. So I want you guys to think about, what does success mean to you? Now, I know a lot of people say maybe it's time freedom, maybe it's financial freedom. Guess what? All those are tied to this business and what it can do for you, which goes into the incentives. Prior to this business, Remember, 7 whole years as a stay-at-home mom. The furthest I would travel was to the beach and my backyard. As a family, we never ever took a trip. We couldn't afford one. You know, the beauty of that is I earn about 4 to 5 free trips a year thanks to this business. I take my family with me, and it's beautiful that I get to share everything with my family. They get to see me at work, and they also get to enjoy the fruits of my labor. And you guys have the opportunity of doing that as well. A minimum of 4 free trips a year. There's people who work an entire year just to have 1 week vacation and then go and put it on a credit card. But here you have the ability that your work determines your success. And whether you want to make $200 a month just to pay for gas or groceries or perhaps even your daycare, right? Or whether you want to really go all in, and we're going to go all in with you, and we're going to train you, and we're going to go over your goals. Everyone has different goals. Everyone's in different stages of their life, and we get it. As the year changes, you know, there's different seasons. There's different seasons in your life, and we'll have that one-on-one, and we'll coach you and we'll guide you and we'll meet you halfway, and we'll make sure that we hold you accountable to your highest standards to make sure that you succeed too. Because they say that money doesn't buy everything, but it does give you options. That's one thing that I know for sure, right? So free trips thanks to this business. I'm actually going now in October. Inez, are you going to Bahamas? No, it's okay.
Oh,
What happened? I couldn't hear you.
I qualified, but I can't go.
It's okay. She can't go because of the kids, which is fine, right? But Bahamas now. Everyone from every single different part of the world. We've got a whole team in Spain, and we're gonna be meeting them for the first time ever in Bahamas. It's just beautiful. All these different women globally in our 8 different countries coming together and finally, you know, meeting in person thanks to these beautiful free trips that we get, meeting their spouses, meeting their entire families thanks to this business. And again, you have the opportunity of getting a Range Rover or Jaguar, right? With this company, fully paid for, a monthly bonus incentive that you can get for yourself thanks to this business, just for showing up, and continuously showing up for your business. So again, you determine your schedule, you determine your paycheck, what you want out of this business. Okay. And we teach you and we guide you every single step of the way. So don't worry about not having experience, because that was my biggest worry. I couldn't even get behind the camera and speak. I couldn't even speak to somebody in person, let alone I didn't even put conditioner in my hair. That was me. But just like any regular job that you guys go into, right? You learn, you get confident, right? You train, whether it's in school. What do you do in school? You study until you ace that test and you feel confident, right? You go into a nursing job, you have to, you know, do your residence, you have to study, you have to, you know, it's a very, very hands-on experience. And we teach you how to be able to do everything that we're currently doing as well. So don't think about it twice. There's honestly no risk in this whatsoever. There's one thing that I regret is not starting sooner. Go ahead. And then now we're going to go into the founder's opportunity.
Thank you, Angela. Founders opportunity. Now that is an opportunity you want to get into. I actually qualified for the founders shares, and I'll explain what founders share is really quickly. It's not a long time, but it's an opportunity that you definitely want to be a part of because of what it does for your bank account for the rest of your life. So founders shares, I got that in 1 month. I hit the 7th rank in our compensation plan. We have 10 ranks in our compensation plan. I hit it in the very first month. Now, when you hit the 7th rank in the compensation plan, and you hit it once every 3 months, which is doable because once you've hit it once, then it just keeps on flowing, right? So as long as you hit it once every 3 months, you get what we call a founder's share, which is 1% of the whatever Asia Pacific makes in 3 months, it goes into a pool. Now, however many founders there are in Asia Pacific, that gets divided. So for example, In Australia at the moment, there in 1 year, we have 10 founders, 10 women in Australia that have hit the founders share. I've met them all. They are all normal, beautiful women from Australia, and that we are all sharing that 1% of whatever Asia Pacific makes once every 3 months that comes into our bank account. It is not only do we get paid every Friday of every month, not only do we get paid our commission on the 15th of every month, but we are also getting a 1% divided share between every single one of us. I mean, that's going to get paid into my account for the rest of the time that I am with Monat, which is for me the rest of my life. So, I mean, that's also what's happening in New Zealand as well. So a founder's share is something you definitely want to hit. You want to hit the 7th rank in the business once every 3 months to get that founder's share, because, I mean, why not, right? Like, why not be a founder? What kind of business? I mean, I used to work for Menulog. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of Menulog before. It's sort of like Uber Eats. I used to work for them when I was quite young. And I'm telling you now, to get a paycheck, I had to work 4 years consecutively to even get a proper pay rise. And I'm telling you, that pay rise wasn't much. It wasn't much at all. This business has made me a shareholder of $1 billion company. This single mother from Sydney, Australia, that just cooks and cleans and, you know, looks after these 3 little boys and has somewhat of a social life, is now a founder of $1 billion company. Now, if I can do that, working this business part-time, because I only work this business part-time in my time when I can, then you can too. You can definitely do that too. Like I said, think about the business you're in now. Think about what workplace you're in right now. Can you become a shareholder of that business, of that company? Will you ever? In this business, you have the opportunity. So don't miss out. Do not miss out, because I didn't miss out on it. I've worked my butt off to get it. I can't even believe I did it in 1 month. Like, what? People do that in 7 or 8 months, or, you know, I did it in a month because I just saw the vision. I wanted it so bad. I wanted it so badly. So, Angela, we're going to do a slide now and show everyone. Amazing. I'm just going to share my screen.
Go for it. And really quickly, becoming a shareholder and not just New Zealand means that eventually, because we are planning on going globally, can you imagine having a piece of when we open in Japan, when we open in China, South Korea, Indonesia? You're automatically going to be qualified to get a piece of that pie as well, because that's part of your continent, which is a really big deal. I myself, I am a founder here in the US. I have 3 shares here in the US, which is amazing. Every quarter, every 3 months, all that income goes straight into my kids' college fund, which is amazing. Now, when I become a shareholder in Asia Pacific, I will have a piece of that pie too. So you guys, it doesn't stop there. It keeps growing. So again, baby company with huge opportunity for growth. So, okay, we've given you all the details. We've told you everything from A through Z, how we can help you, but how do you get started, right? So we're going to show you really quickly a little slide. I'm a very visual person. I don't know about you guys, but I like to see what I'm going to get, right? So as you guys can see here, our products are top of the line. We have been getting awards left and right everywhere. We have been recognized by so many different publications you cannot pay for, which goes to show you, you know, how great our products truly are. If you want to go to the next one, let's see. Keep going all the way to the packs. This just really covers really quickly about our products. They're patent pending, which is amazing, meaning that nobody else can ever have our products, recreate our formula, right? Only we can have our own formula. So everyone's always trying to, compete with us, or they're always trying to catch up. We're so innovative. And again, with such a huge scientific board, people can never ever catch up to us. We're trending, we're always the top of the line. So what do you have to do? All you have to do is buy products for your personal use. Remember, you don't have any inventory. The company does everything from the back end. All you have is your link. People have the option, just like you follow your favorite influencer, and she's like, "Oh my goodness, I like to know it," or "I have this," or my Amazon. You can buy it over here from Amazon. Guess what? They're getting a payout, and you click that link, and you bought those amazing slippers that are trending right now because they're so comfy, and you didn't think twice about it. So imagine when people see the results on you and you're just posting your link and you're just recommending the products, right? That's it. And the company's going to take care of everything. They make that order, they ship everything. And again, you're just being the face of the company. So you have different options to go into. There's so many different. You can choose just hair care, you can choose just skincare, or you can choose one that has the option of both, right? So it starts with the honestly with the best one that you can possibly start with, because when you want to come into this business, I want to make sure that you guys are getting the full experience. Like we said, there's a little bit of everything and they're very specific to you, right? So you guys want to try and start with the best experience possible, which this has all the main products that you can possibly need. Try it on your friends, showcase it to them, and they can be able to see just how amazing these products are as well, as you guys can see. So it starts with 1,550, and then it keeps going down, as you guys can see. You have the next product pack, right? And then, of course, we have a special promotion that if you guys buy a product pack now in October, you have the option of having one of our free charcoal masks, which is amazing. I love it, especially for acne or oily prone skin, and a silk pillowcase, which if you know anything about taking care of your hair, which I didn't know this before, but of course I learned it with the company, it takes absolutely good care of your hair and reduces any friction, any breakage and all that stuff. But then you have the next product pack, as you guys can see here on the screen. It goes down a little bit. Again, it depends on how many products you want for yourself, right? Or again, it depends on what budget you have as well, right? So then you have a little bit lower, which is more of a median. This is one of my favorite ones too, the Success Product Pack. It goes more basic depending on your hair needs and what your hair type is. But the best part about it is that it does bring a Rejuvenate Oil. It brings an entire little pamphlet for you to get started, samples to share with your friends and family, and so many savings with that as well. And then, of course, you can go down a little bit more. And these are more of the broad ones, and a lot more basic. So these do get a little bit more basic. So reach out to the person who invited you on this call if these are more within your price range, because it really depends on your skin type or your hair type. We want to make sure that when you guys come into this, you have the full experience. We want to make sure that you're enjoying and loving and sharing these products, right? Because you genuinely are liking them for yourself. Now, I want you to keep this in mind. It's a 30-day money back guarantee. It is a 30-day money back guarantee. Because I don't know about you guys, but when I first saw this, I freaked out. I was like, I can't afford this. I cannot do this. But then when I really thought about it, I was like, well, I mean, I buy shampoo and conditioner all the time. What's the worst that can happen? I can return it and get my money back the same way when I go to Sephora, the same way when I go to other beauty stores, right? You try out the products, so you see something, you're like, okay, let me go home and let me try it. If I like it, great. If I don't, I'm going to return it and continue about my life. And it's going to be the same thing with this business. However, I'm like 110,000% sure that you're not going to return it. You're going to love your results. You're going to love the community, the culture, what we stand for, how we support you. You're not going to talk the same. You're not going to think the same. You're not going to act the same. You are going to find yourself a brand new person. And right now you're probably like, I don't know about that. But I'm telling you, I thought the same thing and I jumped in. I saw how amazing the products are. I saw the results within myself, and building that community around yourselves and having that confidence and people uplifting you and just sharing everything, just being constantly happy and having something to look forward to is just a game changer. So try out the product packs. You guys have nothing to lose and the entire world to gain. Next time you go to buy a brand new shampoo or skincare, think about, okay, what is this giving me in return? Is it just giving you good look? But why not try something new that can give you not only good results, but a whole new life? So yeah, I'll just leave it at that. I don't know if you want to close it with something else.
That was amazing. Like mic drop right there. I have nothing to say after that. You're just washing your hair and skin. That opening up a business, any other business you want to open, you're going to be looking at thousands of dollars to start opening up a business. This business is as little as $370. $370 to open up a business that gives you that free website, that gives you the community, that gives you the 24-hour support, that gives you, amazing mentors that are always ensuring your success. Remember, you're just washing your hair. Start with a simple barbecue with friends and family that you can tell them, hey, I've just started a new little side business. I've started a little business where I'm recommending hair care and skincare that could actually help you. Remember, it's just beautiful hair and skin, and then comes everything else after. But just try the products first for yourself and see if you like it. Remember, you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. Don't overthink it. It's just shampoo and conditioner. You're already washing your hair and your skin anyway. So why not try something that's going to actually do something to promote good hair growth and good, beautiful, glowing skin? You deserve it. You are worthy. You know you want something more, and that's why you're listening to this call, and that's why you're on this call today. You are worthy of something great. You are amazing. Angela, I love you so much. Thank you so much for doing this opportunity or information call today. I hope to see you all on the chats. I hope to see you all joining. If you're in New Zealand on October 1st, contact the person that brought you onto this call today, or contact us individually, and we'll be able to assist you further in getting your product packs and getting you started with this incredible, amazing, I can't even continue to express how grateful I am to be a part of this beautiful family, because that's exactly what we are.
Love it. All right, guys. Bye.
Bye, everyone.